Happy Hump Day, Sunseekers. It is already Wednesday. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Into the Beach House, Beach Bunker we come, and welcome to your Wednesday. Coming up on the show today, an update from the story we brought you yesterday involving Mickey Rourke and that GoFundMe page. So he put out a video yesterday saying, it wasn't me. It wasn't me that did it. And he is looking like using the money for plastic surgery. I don't know. Double-digit tax increases coming for the city of Brandon. Oh, my God. People are upset. Obviously, costs are going up everywhere. We're going to get some ideas going this morning on what would help to make a tax increase feel fairer to you. Fairer. New snacks at the grocery store in Canada. First part of 2026. We're into day 7 of 2026, and there is a whole bunch of new products at your favorite grocery store. And we'll have a sneak peek. Maybe you got some in the cupboard already, and you can let us know how they're tasting. Should there be bylaws for school drop-off? It's starting to get chaos. It's starting to get chaotic for school drop-off and pickup. We've got school buses there. We've got lots of cars, lots of parents at pick-up and drop-off. And in the province, it looks like the city of Winnipeg might be the first to enact some bylaws as far as where they're going to let parents park. And how do you find it at the school where your kids go? We're going to discuss that this morning. Also, yesterday, it was about Middle Eastern luxury. We were talking about how Canada is going to let a lot more airlines from the Middle East come into the country. There's going to be a lot more flights, regular flights, a lot more cargo and stuff like that. And we were watching these people on board an airplane that had a bed, it had a shower, it had like a living room, basically. And we're going to flip the script today. We'll quickly touch on the world's best airlines for 2025 that just came out yesterday. Then we'll take a tour of WestJet because their new planes, remember we were telling you about how they were going to redesign them, put the seats a little bit closer together and put those seats by the bathroom at the back. Well, they've done that, and people are starting to make videos of it. And they're a little, they would rather have the Middle Eastern flights with lots of room, lots of legroom, lots of bedroom, your own personal bathroom. Oh, my God, that was luxury yesterday. Lifestyles of the rich and famous yesterday on the show. Good Wednesday morning. I hope your Wednesday is off to a great start. I hope you got big things planned for the day. And you know what? I've got some exciting news for the Sunseekers weather-wise today. January apparently has been canceled. You heard correctly. Your regularly scheduled January for weather. If you're looking for a bright spot amongst the chaos, let me shine a giant light on it for you. It is the fact that we have got warm weather for January, and there's no end in sight. This forecast is absolutely incredible. We are going to see sunshine today, lots of slush, lots of muck. Get the windshield washer fluid ready to go. Expect lineups at the car wash. It's going to be messy, and it's going to be this way until the middle of January. By the time Mother Nature realizes that, we're halfway through the month, that's when things will probably get colder again. So look at that forecast. Isn't that something else? Our normal for this time of year is minus 12 for the high. That should be our high. Saturday will cool down a little bit, but I'm going to tell you, I haven't had a barbecue. I can't remember. I think it was around Halloween. Maybe Halloween, Remembrance Day, I might have had a barbecue. So I can't wait to get that thing fired up tonight. You might want to do the same because it's going to be beautiful. No end in sight to the gorgeous temperatures. Now, as far as the weather goes, we're always on the lookout for the fog and the frost. And again, should you see anything that's wild and crazy on the highways, we appreciate when you let us know. Things are looking generally pretty good on the highways this morning. We aren't even really seeing any visibility issues. So just be careful, steady as she goes. Warm weather is not normal for this part of the world in January, but like I say, it's gonna continue. So, wow, I am not complaining at all. No way, Jose. Welcome. It's good to see you on a Hump Day Wednesday. For those new to the show, maybe you're just stumbling upon us as you stumble into 2026. We're on all streams to start the show for hour one. That includes TikTok and YouTube and X and Facebook. And then we move to Twitch exclusively for our VIPs, of which you could be one of them. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We do that in hour two of the show. You can also get an audio version of the show at TylerGlenShow.com. It's a podcast in 30 minutes or less, or wherever you get your podcasts, okay? All right. Let's be kind. Let's be courteous. Let's try to keep the temperature as low as we can. The temperature outside is nice and warm. Let's keep it cool at the Beach House Beach Bunker. People are hot this morning. Ooh, hot stuff. And it's no wonder. We'll get to that in just a second. First, I want to say good morning to our first ones in the Beach Bunker this morning. Road Reverend, Pebbles, Polar Bear, Patricia Ann, all on Twitch this morning. Angie is the first one over on TikTok. Good morning, Angie and Joan. And Ryan is also over on TikTok this morning. Ryan too. Tracy, Roger, good morning on Twitch. Good morning. It's nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. Get ready for a beautiful day. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great day today in the sunshine, nice and warm. Richard's here on Facebook. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Happy Hump Day to you, Richard. Coming up in a few moments, we'll do yesterday's good thing. Again, if you're new to the show, we like to start with some positivity, okay? There's plenty of time to talk about the other stuff going on in the world, but we want to know about something good yesterday. And it was Ukrainian Christmas Eve yesterday, and I could smell the garlic. You just had to walk out the front door. You could just, it's like, why is there this smell of garlic and butter? It's not August, so it's not the Ukrainian festival going on. It's Ukrainian Christmas. And so should have included that in the forecast, actually. Be on the lookout for fog, a little bit of frost, and the smell of garlic and butter. Happy Ukrainian Christmas. I always mess this up. Let's see if I can do it. Christos Christaisha. Is that right? Christos Christaisha. Slavihi oho. Por favor. Gracias. Baño. Now I'm just saying words that are of different languages. Merci. Beaucoup. Foie gras. Good morning, Janine. Janine's on Facebook. Fitz is on TikTok. Good morning, Fitz. Good morning, Gary on TikTok. Good to see you. Welcome. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Welcome to Hump Day. Hello. Zuma Bernice is here, too, on Twitch. And Nick's here to say happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day to you, Nick. Hello. Good to see you. We've got Lori over on TikTok. Hi, Lori. We've also got Paul and Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Quentin. Nice to see you. Happy Hump Day, everybody. It's good to see you. KDD4380 here, too, on Twitch. Cindy's here on Twitch, too. I know you were celebrating Ukrainian Christmas yesterday. Hopefully we got some pictures. I like those shirts that have all the designs on them and all the fun stuff that comes along. Do you put the hay under the... What's the tradition? You put the hay under the table, and then I don't know any of it. I think you throw candy at everybody, and then you have like a pierogi race, and there's a kubasa eating contest. I don't know about that. Oh, boy. Jody is on Facebook. Good morning, Jody. Val Kirby is here on Facebook. Hi, Val. Carl is on TikTok. Good morning, Carl. And welcome to you, Val and Carl. And Cindy also says, Merry Yuki Christmas. Metro, 5 golden rings of Kubasa. Can you recite them all? 4 holopchi, 3 rubber boots, 2 pet. I'm surprised I know that. 2 pet a hat, and a bowl of sour cream for me. It's ingrained into my mind. All Ukrainians have it ingrained into their minds. Nick says, I see on your ad loop that season 7 starts 2 days ago. Can't wait. Yeah, I know. I got to update that. I saw that myself. Thank you, Nick. I always want to make sure that I'm keeping you on your toes. I have to just throw in, they're called Easter eggs, but they're not normal Easter eggs on the show. They're Easter eggs of error. And it's kind of like a cracked Easter egg. And I know that Nick is going to be able to find them. And I appreciate that. Just making sure people are here. Merry Ukrainian Christmas. Never question the smell of butter and garlic. Cindy says, okay, I did the Ukrainian greeting pretty good. Slavityoho. Pretty good. All right. Merry Ukrainian Christmas. Hey, Greg is here too. Merry Ukrainian Christmas. Day. Christmas Eve last night. It's always the Ukrainian Christmas carols, though, are not like the English ones. I wish there were some that, you know, give you a little bit of a pep in your step and made you kind of want to go, yeah, let's go and get some kubasa and pierogies and get some hay under the table and throw candy at each other. Woo, woo, let's go. And it's more like, it's almost like it's church. It's church. It's like very serious. I thought this was a celebration. We need to up that. We need to get some new, although Metro's got it right. All right. Good morning. It says Sunseekers continue. Good morning, Jordan, over on TikTok. Good morning. Hello, Jordan. Welcome aboard. Welcome into the beach bunker. And Joanne is here, too, on TikTok. Hi, Joanne. Quentin says, I remember going door to door as a kid, caroling in Ukrainian. Things I never had to do. I am not a full-fledged member of the club. I am only a half member. Although my wife is a full member, and I think she knows more Ukrainian words than I do. And smells more like butter and garlic than I do. Yes. Oh, yeah. It is a Hump Day Wednesday. Happy Hump Day Wednesday, Sunseekers. Let's do it. We are almost into our first weekend. After the Christmas break, we can do this. We've got this. Let's get through it together. Yesterday's good thing. Let's start with some positivity. Again, if you're new to the show, we like to start with some positivity. I'm getting the sense that today might be a bit of a hard day to do that. Maybe we can draw on some of our Ukrainian Christmas stuff as our Ukrainian community celebrates the season. Iris tells me this morning, Merry Ukrainian Christmas. Hard to celebrate in Mexico. There's okay, I had to drop that in there, hey? Iris, by the way, make sure your bags are packed and by the door, okay? Just in case, you know. Oh, that's cruel. Isn't that cruel? I didn't mean that. No one's coming to invade Mexico. That's so cruel. Why would I do that? It's the jealousy. I'm jealous. I want to be in Mexico. Ira says it's hard to celebrate in Mexico. There are some restaurants that provide a meal for us, but nothing like if I was at home. I did Starjet one time where they made pierogies, actually twice, 2 Starjets where they made pierogies. And the first time that they made pierogies, they were like pizza pops. They had no idea what they were all about. There was a huge language barrier, so we attempted to describe to the Mexicans what a pierogi was. And so they brought back 2 pizza pops, but they were stuffed with potato, and they did a pretty good job. A little chunky, not much cheese in there. It was good. It was good. And they deep fried it, so it was like a turnover, like a potato turnover. But then I believe it was Puerto Vallarta. Yeah, it was on the West Coast somewhere, close to the end of our Starjet journey, where they brought out a full plate of pierogies that would make Dauphin proud. Like, I mean, I had to I put the chef on the radio. I had to congratulate him. I said, like, this dude, you got this. Are you part Ukrainian, Mexican? What's going on? And he deep fried them. And most people know that, listen, when you do deep fried pierogies, that's when you get the crust and the bubbles. And it just, they're so good. So good. The Star Jetters are fighting over them. I had to share. But it was beautiful. So it can't happen, Iris. It can't happen in Mexico where they know how to get it done. Carol says we're celebrating both days. Matt is celebrating today, so happy Ukrainian Christmas to you, Matt. Can't wait to see how it all goes down. Bernice says Bob and Gito used to pay us grandkids to sing Ukrainian carols to them. I believe that's illegal now. Labor laws and all that, it's pretty strict. Can't do it now. They had to pay the kids. We will teach the Canadian kids capitalism. Perform for us. Perform. See, somebody could give me $100 right now, and I would not know how to sing a Ukrainian Christmas carol. I could sing along with one. I could pretend. What if you were like doing it lip sync? Would that be bad? Would lip syncing Ukrainian Christmas music be bad? Would you still get paid? Cindy said we used to carol when the kids were in Yuki dancing. It was so much fun. Richard has a GT for us. Okay. Something good from yesterday. What happened yesterday? That was good. Boy, do we need it. We need it today, guys. We need good stuff. Oh, boy. I don't know. I think people are writing off the good thing. I don't know. I'm starting to think that we might not have any good things to talk about anymore. We might just have to move along. Oh, my God. Oh, we're circling the toilet bowl as a planet, aren't we? Oh, my God. I'm trying to hang on, guys. I'm trying to hang on. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Hang on. Help me. Please. Okay, Richard. Thank you. So let's all take a look at what Richard had. He had a mammoth omelet and potatoes. Let's just eat our feelings. I think we're at the point where, you know what? If you got it, do it. Eat your feelings. Oh, my God. This looks pretty good. How many eggs were taken to make that big bad boy? That's a nice one there. Eggs, hash browns. Holy cow. They call this the mammoth omelet and potatoes and toast. Guess he had that down at the town center. Good job. Well, that was the highlight of the day. Did you eat anything after that or the rest of the day? Holy man, that's huge. That's the fun size. That's the small. That's the appetizer size. You should see the grande. Speaking in Mexico, grande eggs. Hey, at Headley's Health Hut, if you've got New Year's resolutions that you're trying to keep, but you really you owe it to yourself to make it a little bit easier to go to see the crew at Headley's Health Hut. Maybe you're doing keto. Maybe you're on a sugar-free diet or a low-sugar diet. Or maybe you just want some protein supplements because you want to have some more protein in your life and you're busy and you want to get the very best protein powders and supplements. I'll tell you, Headley's Health Hut is the place to be. They have got everything to make your New Year's resolution easier, and that, of course, includes good health. We're always saying that. Health is your wealth, so if you want to stay wealthy in the health department, you need to see Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue, just east of Murray GM. 1 week from today is the first Win Back Wednesday of the year. A week today, you could win back up to $500 in your purchases at Headley's Health Hut. And at Sunrise Credit Union, they have continued their complimentary membership. What do we call this? The gift of membership. Hey, it is Ukrainian Christmas. And so why not give the gift of membership at Sunrise Credit Union? This is pretty cool. It goes on till like mid-January, end of January. Check out sunrisecu.mb.ca. Here's how it works. New members under the age of 25 receive a free $5 member share plus a $50 bonus deposit. I mean, there's just nothing to it. Just the effort you need to put in to get signed up to become a member of Sunrise Credit Union. This is fantastic. Visit sunrisecu.mb.ca for more information. And Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. January is a perfect time to visit your GM Certified Service Center. I don't need to tell you the cold weather's tough on your vehicle, although it's been good as of late. They can do a battery check real quick. Now would be a good time to do that for when the cold weather returns. Maybe it's the brakes, maybe it's the tires, maybe it's an oil change where they'll make a donation to the Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House every time you go. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. GT won a gift basket, which includes a gift certificate and for a massage and a $100 gift certificate to my hairdresser, says Cindy. Oh, you win the good thing today. Oh, not that it's a contest, but thank you, Cindy. Thank you for sharing that. Derek says, when you buy pierogies frozen, boil them. While they boil, add butter and onions and garlic to a pan, bring up to heat. As the pierogies start to float, drain them, then drop them in the butter and move them around until golden brown. I think that's how Tracy does it. I think you described it to a T. Although I'm not going to lie, I like the deep fried ones. The deep fried ones are pretty good. Pebbles, her GT was Taco Tuesday. It was Taco Tuesday for us too, Pebbles. Well, that could have been a picture of my kitchen, actually. Oh, there's a little ground beef sizzling on the stove. Oh, is that ground beef, ground chicken? What do you... I know the story about ground beef. Ground beef is gold. If this is beef, if this is ground beef, you need security guards around your stove. It's like, back away, please, back away. This is valuable food right here. Beef. Oh, my gosh. But lots of people eating ground chicken, which is really good. Gonna have to add some butter or oil to that, though, because it's very lean. I love Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is a ritual in our household, and I know, and I just put everything together for the tacos, and then I said to Tracy, "It's Ukrainian Christmas, you know." Oh, we should have done pierogies and kubas. Too late. We'll do Ukrainian Christmas Mexican style, I guess. Oh, and Polar Bear pulled somebody out of the ditch last night. Holy cow, yeah. Atta boy. Hats off. Good job. Nicely done. You get one of these. Not only the winner's bell. Good job, pal. Excellent. Way to do good in the neighborhood. Way to go, man. Pulling somebody out of the ditch. Oh, boy. Must have been some frosty, slippery roads there yesterday. Whereabouts was that? Zubernice, when she was doing the Ukrainian caroling, I was lip syncing. I let the older cousins do the singing. And apparently carolers will be going around. I think there's a fundraiser in Brandon, actually. They're going to be doing it in Brandon where they're going to go door to door. So if you have some people show up at your door and start singing in a language you don't understand, just grab the garlic and butter, hand it to them. I'm sure they also like rye whiskey. Most like or vodka, spelled W-O-D-K-A, vodka. You got vodka? We got vodka. Yeah. Derek's GT, Simple Jack, has decided after much contemplation and discussion with the record companies and their managers, their public relations team, and record executives will continue on for year 11 of touring and playing General Mayhem. Yeah! Woo! Fantastic. Angela over on Facebook. Good morning, Angela. It's nice to see you. Jamie on TikTok, good morning. Nice to see you, too. Thank you for dropping by. Welcome. KD4380 says, GT got some great marinated chicken breasts from Co-op for supper last night. They were delicious, done in the air fryer. I can't wait to get out to the barbecue tonight. Man, with this weather, oh my God. Same deal. Chicken breasts on the BBQ. Ooh, little bit of chicken. I like to cut it up into little strips, and I don't know. It's just like it's finger food. Chop it up into strips, marinate it all afternoon, throw it on the grill tonight. It's going to be pretty awesome. Although we should be having pierogies and kubasai. I apologize to my Ukrainian friends. But I had a lot of pierogies and kubasai stuff at regular Christmas. So, I need another meal. I mean, I got to start losing some of this weight here. I got to get ready for the marathon, the Cross Canada Marathon coming sometime in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Heather's here. Good morning, Heather on Facebook. Hello. Hi, Colin on TikTok. Someone slid away at the 34th and Richmond traffic circle yesterday. You know, those traffic circles can get a little slippery. Ay, caramba. Oh, good luck with your MRI. Good luck with your MRI. You'll rock it. You'll rock it. It's technically a test, right? You're going for a test. You will pass. You will pass with flying colors. It will be awesome. We're rooting for no cheating on your I don't think. You'll be great. You'll be awesome. Well, thank you, guys. Thanks for getting us to the finish line on yesterday's good thing. Again, we do it every morning, and as things continue to be challenging everywhere, it's important to know that good things are happening each and every day, and whether it be around the world or across the country, provincially, and now even locally, we have some challenging things going on, but we have to remember that it's friends and family that are the most important thing. Hard stop. Friends and family, hard stop. And, we just have to kind of recognize that there are good things, even small things, happening around us each and every day that are good. And it's an opportunity for us to talk about it, remind ourselves of that. And, I don't want to be too soapboxy. I know but we really have no choice. I mean, we just give in to all the chaos and mayhem, or we start looking for some good things. So I'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. So we can do yesterday's good thing and start the day on a positive note, okay? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. All right, let's go to the beach. Let's take a beach break here, and we'll be back with more in just a second. More food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I can't wait to see these videos that are coming off these WestJet planes. People not exactly excited about the redesign, the seats that don't go back anymore. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm more about the leg room. Apparently, some people are a little upset about the leg room. And, of course, we're going to talk about taxes briefly and what exactly is going to be happening here locally with our city taxes in Brandon, our little town. Oh, they're joining a laundry list of communities that are really going to hit the citizens with a nice big fat increase. How wonderful for us. We'll just briefly touch on it, and we'll discuss ways that maybe to help with the digestion of this a little bit. Help us to maybe get more value out of our tax dollars. I don't want to bore anybody with political speak, but we gotta get through this somehow. And I'm sure we've got some sun seekers with some great ideas. Oh, okay. And we got lots of fun stuff too. Don't you worry. Let's go to the beach. Oh, Elvis Beach Bar in the West Indies. Take one step forward and don't forget your story's not over yet. When it's on seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward and don't forget your story's not over yet. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Oh, good morning, Sun Seekers. Oh, I want to be this little kid playing in the sand. That's what I want to be doing, playing in the sand. He's trying to decide, do I use the shovel? Do I use the hoe? Should I play some cornhole? I'm just going to dig some holes. There he is on the live beach. Not a worry in the world. Going to dig some holes. Digging holes. Not a worry in the world. He has no idea he's being watched. And that he is in paradise. Just how beautiful and relaxing that must be. My gosh. We have got some nice weather here, though. There's no two ways about it. We've got beautiful weather continuing through today. And actually, as far as the forecast will go, we have got daytime highs well above normal for this time of year. Normally, we should be at minus 12 for the high. Don't forget, this Sunday, 5 o'clock sunsets return. So the days are getting longer. The weather is nice and warm. There's some things to be positive about, right? I think. Sure. We got longer days. We got more sunshine. We're at minus 12 right now, which is normally what our daytime high should be. Look at this. Get the barbecue grill ready to go. Let's rock and roll. Yeah. Oh, Greg says, are we a city or a town? Well, legally, we are a city. But since I have lived here, what is this, year 26, it's a town. It is a town. And anybody that's lived here for a long period of time, it's the biggest small town in Canada. That's how I like to affectionately refer to my little community, because we're 50,000 people, you know? We're the biggest small town, because word gets around in our town so fast. Everybody knows everybody. Ryan says, barbecue ready at the bunker. You betcha, pal. We're going to be barbecuing into next week. This is wonderful. Just incredible. I'll bring the hot dogs. Get some Nathans going on. Yeah. Okay, so before we get to our update on Mickey Rourke and his GoFundMe page from yesterday, let's hit the elephant in the room. News broke yesterday that it's that time again. It is that time. The city, our little city, our town, is doing its budget talks, and it is the news is stark. And this is not unlike other parts of the world. There is going to be what appears to be a rather significant property tax increase coming, and this has got people riled up, obviously, because, I mean, money is tight for everybody. I get that, but I'm thinking that there's something about putting out a big number and then having people weigh in on their thoughts, current concerns, and questions, and have that number come down. I'm thinking whenever we hear this number, I'm hearing everything from 10 to almost 12%. Fudge. Holy God, 12%. Whoa. I think that's what that's meant to do, is just go, holy moly. And then we'll come down to 6, 7, maybe, hopefully. I'm thinking. I can only pray. I'm thinking, that's what Donnie does. Donnie says, let's take over Greenland. I want Greenland. We're going to invade Greenland. He's going to put bases, more army bases, more Air Force base. He asks for the world. I want the world. I want the world. Okay, I'll be happy with half the world. He only wanted half the world to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, maybe it's a negotiation thing. The mayor spoke last night talking about I think he feels the same way. Brandon residents are staring down the barrel of a double-digit tax increase. Staring down the barrel. A budget proposal presented Monday says the city needs an additional $6.3 million in tax revenue. That means homeowners could see a tax hike over more than 10.5%. But Mayor Jeff Fawcett says he doesn't expect that to happen.
We need to get to sort of try to get it where we can sort of they can know that we're at this 6% or
there we go.
For a few years, and then we're hoping to drop a bit. But this year, 4% is just the new debt. we can't choose not to pay that.
Brandon has threatened double-digit tax hikes for the last 2 years, only to finally approve much lower rates. City Council has a series of meetings planned before the major budget debate at the end of January.
There is our town. We were on the news. Staring down the barrel. I didn't like the sound of that. Nobody wants to stare down the barrel. Holy moly. Stare down the barrel. So the question then is this. What would make a tax increase feel fairer to you? What would make, so if we're going to swallow, and it's going to happen, like Jeff was saying there, it's going to be probably at least 5, 6, 7%. What would make it feel fairer to you? What do they need to do? And the other thing I'm just going to say real quickly is that there will be consultations, okay? And it's important to get involved. If you are feeling the strain, if you're feeling, and we all are, I think that it's times like this, when stuff like this comes up, that again, trying to see the glass half full, this gets people engaged in the process. Oh my God. I think I know everybody on City Council by first name. I could call them up today, have a chat with them. I mean, again, going back to the whole town philosophy. You could just call them up and say, Glenn, what's going on? And the reality is that, they don't like doing this either. But these city council meetings, they go on and on. Oh, my God. And they're so boring. Bruce, I used to work with Bruce. He's another council member. And, Bruce had told one of the members of the media yesterday that our city is going to see a 50% tax increase post-COVID. That's like 6 years after COVID. 50%. That's huge. But when people hear that, they immediately, I better get engaged. I better get involved. And that's a good thing. Because, when the elections come up, no one's running, no one's voting, no one knows what's going on. Everybody's busy. And again, I'm just trying to see the glass half full here. You know what I mean? Like, at least more people get involved, and that's going to bring some new ideas. And that can't be a bad thing, I don't think. I think that Q agrees. He says municipal elections are coming up. I'm sure they won't slam that number down to keep hope alive. And there's spots at the table. Any update on the Winnipeg Jet player rushed off the ice at last night's game? No. Do you know his name? Hayden Fleury. No update on Hayden Fleury, no. Oof. Yay, caramba.
Goes into the boards. I can tell you, boom,
this is what they're talking about. Ooh, he slid into the boards backwards. Had to be taken off the ice on a stretcher. Yikes. Yeah, it's the news is not good today, is it? It's not a good news day. Jets lost 10 in a row. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to try and stay on track here. Ryan says nothing is fair when it comes to taxes. Wendell says this is a standard increase for people that are unaware. There's a standard rate increase for most cities these days if you want to live in a city. Okay. Lynn agrees. She says they always come out swinging and they say this high amount and then they've got a cut. They've got to cut and slice and try to make it a more manageable increase. It's still likely to be on the higher side because of so many years with no increases. And that's one way of looking at it, I guess. They only raise taxes by 0.5% a year for 8 years, so we need to play catch up. Nothing is free. If people want better anything, we need to pay for it. People tend to forget that. I don't know if people ever remembered that. I think, and we're not the only ones up against it. Although, I think it needs to be said, and this is not my commentary, this is actual fact, that in Canada, for good or for bad, you decide. In Canada, government workers are traditionally, for the most part, well compensated. They're not getting rich. They're not flying private jets. But what I'm saying is that in Canada, our government workers at many levels are valued financially and are compensated nicely. I'm not saying that's good. I'm not saying that's bad. But there are other countries that don't compensate government workers quite as generously. And I think that, for me, my opinion, where do I come down on that? I think you have to kind of look at what your population can afford. At the end of the day, if the population, everybody wants to make a good salary, but if the population can't afford to pay the salary, then what happens? Somebody has to pay the bill. Somebody has to pay the bill. Blessed Mama says they weren't raised for years. It's catch-up time. So it feels like a lot at once, but they had to be increased. There was absolutely no way around it. Carolyn says this is really going to hurt first-time home buyers. I think that it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot of stuff. It is. It's going to be challenging. There's no way about it. Keith says it's true about the services, Tyler, but let's not kid ourselves. There's huge waste in how things are run. So that's what I propose. I propose transparency. Now, when Justin won, he had said, I'm going to build websites where you can see where every dollar and cent is spent. I think that's an easy answer. I mean, listen, we live in an age where technology is fantastic. We have so much technology at our fingertips. My small request, and listen, guys, I'm in the twilight of my life. I'm in the back nine of my golf game here. But as I get ready to walk off into the sunset, if you want to keep any community going in a healthy, vibrant, growing way, transparent, sunlight is the best disinfectant. People need to know what things cost, when it was spent, how much it was spent. And there has to be some care and consideration into sharing that information in a basic way so people can understand it. And then it's on them. The onus is on the voter. And then if you have a 20% tax increase, listen, if you couldn't see the train coming down the tracks, maybe you deserve to get hit. I'm just saying. That's down the line. I think it's just having some transparency. Isn't that, wouldn't that be a good thing? Let's just throw the books completely wide open. Sean says it's time to overhaul taxes at every level of government. Canadian people are done with this. And I think that's what Elon was trying to do south of the border. He was trying to he was trying to open the books, and then it was cut. I don't know if that's the answer. I think that people need to see what's going on. And again, a lot of times, let me give you an example at the federal level. If I have time at 2:00 in the afternoon, I will sometimes jump on YouTube and watch Question Period. There are more people on my live stream right now in our little town watching me talk about goofy stuff than watching the live stream in Ottawa. And that is not a testament to my success at all. That made me sad. When I look at the viewer numbers and go, you have got to be kidding me. In a country of 40 million people, that's how many people are watching this right now, watching the Question Period. And I'm not saying we all have to stop work and watch Question Period. The point I'm trying to make is that if we get people engaged, if we find a way to get people engaged in the process, then that's how democracy works, because then we can all have a say in how this is all going to roll out. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Riccaccio wants to talk more about hockey. So no more taxes. We're talking about the Jets. Stayed overnight. I don't know anything about the Jets other than they can't win. And someone got hurt last night. Stayed overnight in hospital. Has a broken nose, amongst other injuries, according to Sportsnet. I forgot where I lived for a second. It's all about hockey. It's all about the hockey. Oh, we could do a whole show on this, but we won't. I also think it's easy to say on the sidelines. Working for the city in some areas would not be easy. The city is broke, so we have no choice. It is what it is. Well, I mean, we do have a choice, and unfortunately, that's not a choice that people are entirely comfortable making, and that choice is unfortunately relocate, which a lot of people do. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's something that you need to see happen in your life, there are so many great communities around our town. There's other smaller towns, and they're vibrant. They're growing. There's lots of hockey and sports for kids and arts and entertainment and so on and so forth. So I think there's some positives in this. We're going to see some engagement from citizens. People are going to get out there, and they're going to get involved, and they're going to make their priorities known. And what's another positive about this? Maybe we'll get some transparency. I hope so. And I don't want to harp on the city. I think that we need that at multiple levels. I think that the province can do better. And, oh, my God, don't get me started on the federal government and the money that they spend. It is insane. We need to know where that stuff is going so that at least some folks on social media, members of the new media, can kind of go through that and go, hey, listen, guys, do you know we're spending this kind of money on this and that? But at the same time, as I was watching these numbers come in yesterday, I thought to myself, Canadians as a society, all of us, you and me, everybody in chat, everybody all over on the internet, as Canadians, we owe more on our credit cards than any other nation on the planet per capita. Hard stop. So it's no wonder everyone is leveraged. I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, the city is needs to pay down debt. You and I need to pay down debt. We're kind of in the same boat. So maybe that's a positive too. Is that this is not foreign to it's to individuals. It's all of us. We're all kind of in that. So I hate to say we're all on this together, but we kind of are. And at least here we are. We have each other. We're going to watch this close. We'll keep you updated, and we'll let you know how this all shakes out. Speaking of keeping you updated, Mickey Rourke and his GoFundMe page, lots of reaction to that yesterday. People were upset about that. No Hollywood actor should have to go to GoFundMe to raise the rent. To raise his rent. He was behind on his rent. What was it? $59,000. And the GoFundMe, when we checked it yesterday, was $105,000. I quickly stopped talking about Mickey Rourke. I'm like, okay, that's enough. People helped him out. It was cool. Then he took to Instagram. Here's his Instagram video from yesterday. Oh, he's got a little puppy just like in Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Dogs. This is Lucky. This is Mickey Rourke. And something's come up that I'm really frustrated, confused, and I don't understand. Somebody set up some kind of foundation or fund for me to donate money, like charity, and that's not me. Okay. I'd rather if I needed money, I wouldn't ask for no fucking charity.
Oh.
I'd rather stick a gun up my ass and pull the trigger.
Oh my gosh, I apologize.
So whoever did this, I don't know if they did it, why they did it. I don't understand it. I wouldn't know what a GoFund foundation is in a million years.
Not lots of dogs.
My life is very simple. I don't go to outside sources like that, and yeah, it is embarrassing, but I'm sure I'll get over it like anything else. everything else. Listen, I've done a really terrible job in managing my career. I wasn't very diplomatic. I had to go to over 20 years of therapy to get over the damage that was done to me years ago, and I worked very hard to work through that. And I'm not that person anymore. But I can't be the one to say that. You got to talk to the last several people I've worked with. Talk to Robert Rodriguez. Talk to Francis Coppola.
Okay.
Talk to Darren Aronofsky.
Okay.
I'm not that wild man that I
love your
was
puppy.
20-something years ago. But you pay the price for your past. And, you look at Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid's got a reputation even today. And he probably didn't kill as many people as they said he did. But this thing is very embarrassing. And if you've given money, don't give any money. And if you gave money, get it back, whether you gave cash or check or whoever you sent it to. And I'm going to talk to my lawyer whenever. I hate talking to him, but
because I got no money to pay that bill. So anyway, you get the gist of it. I don't want to. It goes on a little bit more. I'll post this on my website at TylerGlenShow.com if you're interested. It is puppies. I mean, if he's short on cash, those dogs are expensive to feed. He's 73 years old now, Mickey Rourke. 73 years old. Wow. You know what? California's expensive, Mickey. Come on up to Brandon, Canada. Come on up. Come on up. Yes, our taxes are going up, but life is still kind of affordable here. It really is. And we find joy in all kinds of different ways, like new foods that are in grocery stores, including some new flavors of Pringles, Hostess cakes. We've got some new candies that have hit stores. We'll do a quick roundup of new foods, new junk foods that just dropped into area stores this week, coming up in a second. First, you do not need any cash to shop at Leon's. That's what I love about my friends at Leon's. Not only is the Boxing Week sale extended, but you don't need any cash. Other than the taxes and the fees, take 3 years to pay with 0% interest. 36 equal monthly payments, OAC on your FlexiCard, plus free local delivery. And for all the details on the Boxing Week sale that's been held over, visit their website at leons.ca. Get your hands on the flyer and get your hands on some pretty awesome deals with our friends at Leon's. Nothing like some rest and relaxation in your jacuzzi product either. From the jacuzzi massage chairs to the jacuzzi hot tubs that are specially priced because we flipped the calendar over. It's 2026 now. They need to get rid of the 2025 models. So they are specially priced and only for a limited time. Selection is good right now, but it won't be for long on the 2025. Total savings up to $10,000 on in-stock 2025 jacuzzi hot tubs. Some tubs starting at $7,500. And free smart tub upgrade on some select models. Affordable financing, great massage chairs, beautiful tubs. Check it out at 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. And our friends at Epla Office, if you're buying or selling real estate, if you're going to buy or sell your home or your condo, you're going to need legal help. Epla Office on 18th Street will be there to help you. They do wills. They do corporate law, too, if you're looking at incorporating, and they're just wonderful, wonderful people to deal with. Community involved, always, and they are just super awesome in translating legal mumbo-jumbo into plain speak, and who doesn't love that? Check them out at 642 18th Street, Uniday, across from the RBC on 18th Street. Going to check out some of those new foods that you're going to maybe want to get your hands on in just a second. Brandy says sometimes it feels like a lost cause. The government seems to be able to do whatever they want. Even when they are caught, they're not held accountable. And it's sad because, people are really losing faith in the entire system. And it's trying to be glass half full. It's not just us. It's all over the world. And really, when it comes down to it, Brandy, it's like your friend who always seems to have nice stuff. Borrow, 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 borrow. Then someone has to pay. And it's usually me and you. Tracy says, wish I could raise my wage to match all the increases. And that's a big problem too, hey? But we still have the small things in life that are often fun to enjoy. New in stores this week. And yes, they are available in Canada. Flavors from China. Chinese invasion. Pringles spicy hot pot? Spicy hot pot. That's new in stores. Let me know if you have tried any of these products. They came in on the 6th, well, yesterday. Well, maybe you were at the store and got some Hostess cake swirls, vanilla, colossal soft pretzels from Farm Boy are new in stores this week. New Lindor dark strawberry chocolates are new this week. Oh, my God. Are we into Easter candies already? I thought it was Valentine's Day next on the calendar. Oh, my God. Dare marshmallow bunnies. Cadbury caramel buttons. Oh, yeah. No, we're into Easter. They've got the Easter stuff out. Holy Hannah. I would have to say I might have to try this. I like the caramel chocolate. How about you? Yeah. Jane's Cosmic Chicken Nuggets. Pillsbury, there's some Valentine's products. Pillsbury cutout heart cookies are available in stores this week, along with the newest line of Hershey Kisses in time for Valentine's Day. And there's some new coffee creamers. Yeah, the Valentine's Day stuff I have seen. I can't believe the Easter stuff is out, though, Pebbles. Isn't that amazing? Easter? That's like April. Why don't we just put the Canada Day stuff out? Why don't we just leave the Christmas stuff on the shelves? So there you go. Some of the new foods that are in your favorite grocery store starting this week. Okay, we're moving over to VIP Hour on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thanks for being here for hour one of the show. We've got lots to come, including the tour of the WestJet flights that people are sharing videos of the new design. Yeah, where the seats don't go back and they've kind of decreased the legroom. You get to see the reaction. It's kind of fun. We're also going to talk dropping off your kids at school. Do you notice traffic is kind of gummed up there? Winnipeg is looking at putting a new law in effect to limit how parents drop off and pick up their kids at school. Should everybody be looking in all towns and cities? Everybody be looking at something like that. Anyway, thank you so much. We will catch you later. Thank you so much for being here for hour one of the show. And we will check in with you again tomorrow. Thank you for being here.